In the concrete heart of post-war New York, one name was enough to make an entire school break out in a cold sweat. It was a name whispered in fear, a name that meant you needed to run, and run fast. They were the Fordham Baldies. And the most terrifying thing about them wasn't what they did, it was what they looked like. In an age of greasers and perfect hair, they had none. Shaved bald, a walking, talking symbol of pure, brutal violence. You'll never believe the simple, chilling reason why they did it. A reason that meant they were always ready for a fight. But this wasn't just another street gang. They were the product of a city tearing itself apart. While politicians built gleaming new projects, they were secretly destroying entire neighborhoods, creating a powder keg of ethnic tension. The Baldies saw themselves as soldiers in a war for their turf, a war that would have a shocking, bloody cost. It all came to a head on a hot summer day in 1954. It started with an argument on a beach. It ended in a bloodbath outside a candy store. The rival gang returned, armed with automatic pistols. They asked one question: "Are you the Fordham Baldies?" And then opened fire. When the smoke cleared, one man lay dead, a man who wasn't even in the gang. Another member was shot so badly, doctors had to make a horrifying choice. They amputated his leg to save his life. The Baldies, the most feared gang in the Bronx, had been gunned down on their own home turf. Years later, Hollywood came calling. A blockbuster movie, The Wanderers, turned their story into a legend. But what happened when the real Baldies showed up on the movie set will leave you speechless. They were furious. They confronted the actors and told them a truth about their neighborhood so twisted, so unbelievable, you have to hear it for yourself. They claimed their neighborhood had no crime, only murder. So, what happened to this terrifying gang? How did their reign of terror end? It wasn't the police, it wasn't a rival gang in a final epic battle. The force that destroyed the Fordham Baldies was a silent killer that crept through the streets, an epidemic that turned brothers into enemies and dissolved their empire from the inside out. And the final shocking twist: the neighborhood they fought and bled to protect, the turf they were willing to kill for. Today, it has completely transformed. The very people they tried to keep out are now the heart and soul of the community.